here today I'm gonna be showing you how to do motion tracking text. So let's jump right into this. This is my Black Ops 2 Southpaw challenge video, and I'm gonna be showing you basically what I mean by track motion text. So let's do this. So I die right here, okay, and then here in a minute you're gonna see that there is a RCXD that comes around the corner that says "Hello, I'm a turtle" over it. Boom. There it is. Now if you pay really close attention, if you just look right there, you'll see that the text follows the RCXD when I play. Alright, so as we can see, it's following it, then it stops because that's where it stopped at. So let's jump into how to do this. And then you want to import your gameplay, go ahead and put it onto the timeline. This is a different gameplay, not the exact same gameplay. Then you want to find a spot where basically you want to add in track motion text that follows something or whatever that you want to do. Let's look somewhere around here. Alright, so here's a tip real quick, okay? Right click. Hold on, it's being weird. Alright, so basically we need to go right here again. Alright, so basically right click, and then right below where it says synchronize, it'll say properties. Click on that. Uncheck maintain aspect ratio, reduce interlace flicker, and disable the resample. It'll look a lot more clear. There won't be motion blur in your video. So let's jump right into how to do this track motion text, because I'm pretty sure that's what everybody is here about. So basically you want to find the point in your video where you want to add the text that is floating over an object or whatever you want to do basically. Alright, you want to right click, hit insert video track. Now once you do that, you're going to go to media generations, legacy text, and use any of these except for the ones that have solid background, such as like solid background, transparent text, or any of the combined effects down there basically. Personally, I like to use the soft shadow one, so we're going to do this. Then you want to set it to whatever you want to. I'm sprinting, and then you're going to want to set your font size to, this all depends on really how close or how far the object is that you want. So ours is about not that far away, so that we're gonna put it on around 24. That should be good. Or around, what does 26 look like? 26 looks good. Then we want to go to placement. We want to click right here, and then we want to use the arrow keys on our keyboard to move it to where it's over the person's head. Now if you don't want to use arrow keys, right, then you can just click and drag it, but I find arrow keys are more precise as opposed to clicking and dragging. Me personally, I go to effects, then hit this little arrow, put this to black, then put the width to 100. That way it has a black outline around it. I find that if you go over 100, it just doesn't look as good as if you keep it at 100. So it looks like crap, but that's what it realistically looks like. Alright, so it looks a lot better. So basically now what we got to do comes the difficult part. Alright, so you want to position. What we have done is we've added text, position it over the object that we want, make the font the correct size, okay? Alright, now here comes the difficult part. There will be this bar at the bottom of your timeline, right here. You want to take this on the right hand side, you want to grab the right hand side right here, and then you want to click and drag it to the left. Okay, keep dragging, and then stop. Now you want to click and drag that to the right and find where your text is, or whichever way it is. If it's left or right, click and drag it and find where your text begins, right? Okay, then once you find it, you want to click and drag even more. So now we're going down to milliseconds basically. Hold on 1 second. There we go, right there. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Now what you have to do is you have to click this little thing that says track motion. Okay, if you don't have that there, I believe you can go to, I don't really know where you can go to, so yeah, if you right click, it should be there though. Trust me, it should be there. If it's not there, then what you want to do is you want to click and drag this right here. If it just shows this, you want to click and drag it and move it to the right a little bit, and track motion will appear right there. Now you only want to do this on the text track. I repeat, only on the text track. Okay, hit track motion, and you'll see there is keyframes down here. If yours is not there, I don't know why, but it should automatically be there. Okay, so you'll have this little keyframe down here, and you want to take your little like marker right here and go to where it is on your timeline, on your actual media down here where your text starts. So we got 3 minutes, 35 seconds, and 3 milliseconds. Okay, so we want to move this marker right here to 3 minutes. Where are you? 3 minutes. 3 minutes 35. Let's go there. 3 minutes 30. 35 and 3. So it's not 35 and 3. We'll fix that in a minute. Now what you want to do is you want to do the exact same thing you did down here with the bar. Just make it as small as you can, and just keep finding the marker is what you want to do. So boom. There we go, and that's what we want. So once you've done that, let's just fix this real quick. So it's actually 335.03. All right. So now what you're going to do, this is the most tedious part of this stuff, okay, is you're going to click the little marker down here on your actual, you know, your big timeline where all your media and stuff is, where your text is, and you're going to hit the arrow key. You're going to hit the right arrow key, or basically the arrow key on your keyboard that goes over. There you go. Okay, now you will not notice that much of a change because you're going literally frame by frame at this point. I just hit my mic, all right? I apologize. But as you can see, we're going frame by frame, okay? So you're going to basically, pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to do this, okay? You're going to 1 over, okay? Then if the text still looks fine, that's okay. 1 over again. It's gotten a little bit out of area where I don't want it to be. So what you do right there is you click on this little marker, okay? Then you go to the correct time. So we got 3 minutes, 35 seconds, and 5 milliseconds, okay? So we want to go to 3 minutes, 35 seconds, and 5 milliseconds. Okay, so basically you just want to click on the marker and go over like you did too. All right, right there's the time that the marker's at. Then we want to click on this box right here. Then we want to use the arrows to adjust where the text is over his head at that point, basically. So I want it right there. Actually, no, I want it right there. That's fine. You don't have to worry about adding a keyframe in. People say add a keyframe in, but you don't have to worry about it because it should automatically add it. If it doesn't, basically you just adjust it and then just click this little plus button, okay? So this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be clicking on this and going through every frame. So now we got 335.06. And then we want to go to this little marker right here, go to 335.06. Then we want to adjust a little bit more. That's a little bit too close to his head, so I want to go right there. Then we click on this. Then we got 335.07. Then we click on this. We got 335.07. I want to click this, move it over a little bit more. And then we want to click this, move it over a little bit more again. We got 335.08. Boom. I'm going to do it full seconds, very tedious. So let's go right into this, okay, and show you what it actually looks like now. So if we go to here and we play a little bit of it, okay, I have to go to preview and auto so it doesn't lag. There we go. So as we can see, there's the I'm sprinting text, and it follows him, and then it stops because that's where I stopped at. All right, so basically again, here we go. There's the I'm sprinting text, follows, then stops because that's where I stopped at. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a very tedious, very time consuming. If you want to do a minute to 2 sec, like a 1 second to 2 seconds, or a minute long, it's very time consuming, but that's how you do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.